Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Ask Coach Marie. I'm Marie O'Neill, founder of Padma Life Coaching and your host on this series. This is the place where you ask a question and I give my unique opinion as a life renewal coach, astrologer, and past life regression facilitator. Please know once again that I'm not a therapist and I will never tell you what you must do. Each week on Friday, a new video is released with me answering 2 questions from the viewers. In addition to those questions, I talk about various other life renewal topics. Let's go ahead and get started with the questions for this week. Our first question comes from Sarah, who is in Boulder, Colorado. And Sarah writes, as summer starts and the clothes get smaller, my body dysmorphia is flaring up. How do I stop obsessing over my flaws and actually enjoy the sunshine? Oh my goodness. Thank you for asking that question. And it's one that I know a lot of people have contemplated or maybe are still contemplating. I certainly am no exception to this. So what I'm going to tell you is based on what I have found actually works, or at least works for me and some of the other people that I have given this information to. It's all about the view, of course, and the view meaning how all of us see our bodies. Each of us is programmed by either karma or family, ancestry, community, work environment. We're all programmed based on what others believe beauty is or what others believe the body should look like, including the beauty industry, modeling, the magazines, the TV shows that you watch. Everyone has perfect teeth and flawless. And yet, when you meet people out in the world, even movie stars, if you meet them in their own environment, they tend not to look the way they do when you see them in magazines or on TV, because, of course, there's a lot of help to have them look beautiful. You may, of course, already know this, but I wanted to give that just a little bit of a refresher if you did know it. Paying attention to what is going on within you is going to be the key. I like to see my body as an expression of the divine because we're all connected to the divine and the divine is speaking through us. Therefore, the divine is also the body. And if we are disparaging or not happy with our body, that says that we're not happy with the divine that is coming through us. And of course, none of us want to be unhappy with the divine. So when I say changing your view, this is what I'm referring to. And knowing that what your body looks like is what the divine wants your body to look like. It's okay to want to be healthy. I think that's a good thing. If you are out of balance in the body, that's another story. And when I say out of balance, it's when you feel unhealthy. It's not about how the clothes fit. It's about when you feel unhealthy, when your body is sending you signals that it is unhealthy, it is out of balance. That's when you really do need to take measures to shift the body to make sure that it is healthy. Other than that, if you have scars, if you have cellulite, birthmarks, whatever it is you have, this is the way the divine wished you to look. And so I find that if you can see your body as a temple that the divine is operating through, it will help to dissipate the feeling of dysmorphia, the feeling that, your body just isn't good enough. So I hope that helps. Please write me and let me know what you think about this. All right, the life renewal topic that we're going to talk about is based on Sarah's question, and it is about somatic self-love, shifting from how do I look to how I feel in my body. As I was telling Sarah, it's about your body as a temple, and it is. You treat it well, you exercise, you put good food in it, you get good sleep, you do what is necessary to have the body feel optimal. It has nothing to do with how the body looks. Whether you have scars, as I said, or birthmarks or stretch marks or whatever it is you have, these are natural to the body. There is no real reason to shift that unless it's something that, you just want to do. With our bodies, they are temples, and our bodies come from Mother Gaia, from the earth, and the body goes back to the earth. When we are formed, our soul decides how it wants to express itself through the body, how it wants to look, the features, the color, the size, just everything, the hair color, the eye color, all of that is predetermined before we incarnate. And the body is designed to help us achieve the experiences that the soul wishes us to achieve. So if you look at the body this way, it helps you to see the body for what it is. Now, the body has its own consciousness, and it's a good idea to listen to it, to listen to what it is saying that it wants you to do about it. If you're hungry, you need to eat. If you are feeling tired, the body is sending you a signal. It's time to rest. These are simple things, and yet we ignore them. We sometimes push the body further than the body wishes us to do. I have a friend who tells her body to suck it up and take it. She's done that for many years, and now it's time to pay the piper, and it's not a good payment. So talk to the body. I do. Talk to your body and ask it what it needs. It will tell you. And it's important for you to put your body first. And as far as, listening to it and taking care of it. So that is pretty much what I wanted to say about this, because, if you put your body first, it's honoring the body and it's loving yourself. And your body is the only thing that keeps you here on this earth plane. If the body gets sick and it decides to check out, guess what? You're gone. So please take care of your body and learn to love it as it is. And if you need to get healthy, do what you need to do to get healthy in a good way. All right. Our next question comes from Ryan, who is in Miami, Florida. And Ryan writes, I want to get healthy, but I'm trapped in a cycle of binging and then over-exercising. How do I find a middle ground that feels like self-care rather than punishment? This is a really good question. I can't say that I've had anyone ask me about binging and then over-exercising. Usually people binge and then they stop binging and they go back to binging, but there's no exercise in the middle. So at least you're doing the exercise. But that said, this is something that, of course, you're in a pattern and you need to look at when that pattern began. When did you first notice yourself doing this? And even if it wasn't binging and then exercising, when you go back in your life, look at other behaviors that you have and see if there's a pattern of other behaviors that fit this pattern. You can ask the body to advise you on what it needs, and it will tell you. You listen to it and you follow through with what the body is saying. I know that sometimes there's a part of us that is just triggered, and you just keep going with whatever it is the trigger is, and you binge, and then you feel bad about it and you want to correct it. So my suggestion is, of course, twofold. Ask the body what it needs. Ask the body also when this issue first began, what emotion was behind the issue, and see if there was an incident, or were you taught this way by someone else? Is it a protection? You need to figure out what the root cause of the issue is. I would also recommend, if you are open to it, going to a psychotherapist to work through, find out what the cause is if you're not able to find out on your own, and come up with solutions. Because this is something, if you don't work on the root, you're going to continue this behavior, and over time, it will do you harm. So please write to me and let me know how you are working with this issue, or comment below. All right. Thank you. Thank you for that question. And thank you to everyone who has spent your time watching this video. I do appreciate it. And I ask you to please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. As you are aware, I'm sure if you're watching YouTube, you've heard it from everyone to like and subscribe because of the algorithms. And that is true. These videos are only spread if people like and subscribe and also watch. So please do that. Do me a favor to do that and do that. The other thing is, I have on my website, Padma Life Coaching, a 5-day free e-course. It's a downloadable e-course. It's totally free, and it's about jumpstarting your life. Every day you'll receive an email with prompts for you to follow. So go to my website, padmalifecoaching.com, and sign up for the 5-day free e-course. While you're there, check out all the offerings that I have there. I have information on astrology, past life regression, retreats, the YouTube videos, the other podcasts that I'm on. I have all of that listed there on the website, so please peruse it and let me know what you think, or sign up for a session if you'd like. The other thing is, every other week, every 2 weeks, I create an article on Substack that is based on these videos here, the Ask Coach Marie series. On these videos, I'm not able to go as deep as I'd like to. So I write articles that are deep dives on some of the videos, the Ask Coach Marie series. So please go to my Substack page. The link is in the comment section. Go there and sign up for the bi-weekly newsletter. And check me out on the different social media platforms. And if you would like to learn more about my book, about me, check out my book, And the Lotus Opened, a memoir. There I talk about how I work through some of the issues, the trauma that I've experienced in my life. You can find the book anywhere online books are sold, or you can go to my andthelotusopened.com website, which is for the book, and there's links there to order the book. I really appreciate you spending your time with me today, and send your questions to me. Send the questions to padmacoach@icloud.com. That's padmacoach@icloud.com. I look forward to seeing you back here next week. Bye-bye.